Good.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cressler. Across from me, my co-host Ryan Friend, and we are back on camera now because we need more TikTok clips. Because the last one about me and Ryan arguing about Dollar Dog Night did pretty well.
Do we?
Their clips do pretty well. We have a
China likes Dollar Dog Night?
dude. We have a
Hell yeah.
We have a TikTok. Let me find it. It's the worst TikTok I think on our page.
Look at you with a new case. Looks nice. I got to get a new one. I had a. I pulled a Tommy move and cut all the rubber off because it started peeling. Yeah, just play our TikToks.
TikTok. I'm trying to show you. All these good TikToks on there, and this one has 40,000 views.
It was a good movie. I still haven't watched that movie, but
one of my top 10 movies of the year so far.
Land of Bad, right?
Land of Bad. Very cool.
I heard it was good, but
wild. But yeah, so we need more TikTok clips. But I feel like we gotta get more videos. Okay. So, but yeah, what have you been up to since the last time we recorded?
Working. Been very, very busy selling clothes. That's it.
It's nice.
That's it. I've been very bored.
Go to the movies.
I could, but
there's so many movies you need to see.
It's the movie theater's 2 towns over, and I gotta pay a toll.
You have to pay a toll?
Yeah, to go to Seattle to Avalon, there's a toll.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is it?
2.5.
Can you get like a pass or something that you can just scan? Like, wouldn't that just be so much simpler?
Well, there's like tickets you can buy, but they cost the same. It's just to have there you go. I mean, it's all Easy Pass.
Oh, you have an Easy Pass?
Yeah.
Why don't you just? Then why does the toll matter?
I feel like it.
You guys need a new Quiet Place. So
I do. See, I gotta be honest. I gotta watch the second one too. I still haven't watched the second one. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the first one's good. It's just solid. Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know. I feel like that should have just been one movie. One movie with that family. Go do another.
Yeah, it could have been. You see the trailer for the game too?
Oh, the Quiet Place game.
Yeah, the Quiet Place game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how this game be.
I thought it looked kind of cool.
No, I think it's gonna play it, but I feel like how am I gonna talk to people? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like I feel like that is the thing. It might get really old really fast, like the just be quiet part. But it kind of looked like it reminded me of like a Last of Us type thing. I'm not saying it's going to be that good, because I don't think it will be. But I think it would be cool, especially if there's like a microphone mechanic. Like if you have a microphone, it can hear. Yeah, but they said that the character in the trailer, it seemed like you're playing as a girl who finds out she's pregnant, which sucks. And the thing IGN posted was that the main character is going to be asthmatic too. So you're pregnant with asthma, and you have to be quiet. That fucking sucks.
That's the worst grouping. What else? I was going to say something. I don't remember. I was going to bring up something. I think it was just Quiet Place.
Quiet Place looks cool.
When saw it by myself.
How was it?
It was really good.
I heard it was. Yeah.
I gave it a 4.
You gave it a 4. I remember now that you put that up there.
I love Letterboxd like an app because I think it's probably the only social media that I genuinely enjoy going on. It's just cool to see what everyone else agrees with. But it's so hard to depict a 4-star movie with a 4.5. I feel like it's such a big leap.
Yeah, the 5 stars is like it's
I have 10
not the most
5-star films. Like the 500 I've reviewed.
Yeah, it's not the most like.
I need 10.
What's the word?
I need 10 stars.
Yeah,
they're bringing TV shows finally.
I did hear about that. Yeah,
I'm so excited.
According to IGN, Marvel's Agatha All Along, which just go with what was the first name?
I don't remember. I don't care.
This name sucks so bad.
Horrible.
It says is apparently a genuine horror series.
Okay, yeah, is it? What was the last thing they said was going to be scary?
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's so scary.
It was terrifying, dude.
Yeah, how bad the fucking CGI was.
That's not that movie's fault. That's Marvel's fault in general. They all fucking suck now.
That's not true. Some good Marvel one. No Way Home.
Since No Way Home.
Actually, No Way Home. There's a lot of shots I look at them.
Yeah, it was like oof.
As much as I love, the scene. I love when they all swing together for the first time. When they all run and dive off.
Oh yeah.
It looks horrible.
Yeah, no. When you watch that in the theater for the first time, you're just blinded by like, oh my god.
Yeah.
When you watch it at home, you're like, what the fuck is that?
And Toby's mask is so horrible.
Yeah.
The way they rendered it. Well, I didn't know that none of them wore a mask while they were filming.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, that's how it's always been with the Marvel ones.
Like the
Nobody wears masks.
Tom Holland one,
Yeah,
or like all those characters, or just Tom Holland Spider Man.
I mean Tom Holland, like he has a mask
I
that
know
they
he
do
has
for
like they
certain
do it for
shots.
like certain shot.
Yeah, but for the action stuff, there's never.
Hmm.
Yeah, as far as I remember, I don't know.
And Sway Andrew and Toby are both.
Oh, the new Hellboy movie.
And I'm like a sucker for Hellboy.
Yeah, it's fun.
Not good.
Hellboy needs to be if they can do like a. I mean, I'm sure HBO probably wouldn't go for it, but like HBO, AMC, Showtime, like one of those like good
AMC.
TV.
Can't do certain things with AMC. Can't. That's not a.
Well, yeah, but you know what? They did fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but you can't say the F word. I feel like the F word.
You can say it once.
Can you?
Yeah,
On AMC?
Breaking Bad says the F word.
Do they?
Yeah, Better Call Saul does.
Didn't watch it.
It's a great show.
I know.
It's very good.
No, I gotta watch it.
But Hellboy, if they did like a it doesn't have to be a long season. Just do like an adventure of the week show. That'd be fun for Hellboy.
I just want more Hellboy. I just want good Hellboy.
Yeah, Hellboy's awesome. It's Ron Perlman, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? Yeah,
Good
They're-
version.
yeah. Those movies rule. Del Toro.
They're so good. Golden Army.
They're great movies. They're really fun.
Not that
I still haven't watched the David Harbour one. I saw like a clip and I was like, I'm not
It's
gonna
not
go
good.
see this. This one,
perfect.
yeah, it was great. This one, I gotta be honest, it looks not good, but it doesn't look awful.
Fucking
I don't think it looks awful. I think they're gonna
I
do.
like the design.
He is a little too skinny.
He's too pale.
Yeah.
It's not like great.
Well, I think that's just the movies all washed out because
Yeah,
that's what
then he
every
should
cheap
be
movie
like-
looks like.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I don't know. I think this movie's going to be a solid 40. I don't think it's going to be like a 20.
40.
A solid 40. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying it looks utter dog shit. I think it just looks like a nice, polished dog shit. You know? Nice, clean one. That's it.
I gotcha.
It's not going to be good.
It's
It's not going to be awful.
No, it's gonna be.
And it's the Crooked Man, dude. It's Conjuring. You think the Warrens are going to come in and be like, Hellboy,
we need your
we need your help, Hellboy.
Maxine is a certified fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It is the lowest of the franchise of the trilogy.
It was like an 88.
74,
Fuck.
which is kind of upsetting. But moving
That
on.
was expected.
I'm excited for it though. Still want to watch it.
Well, same here, but I expect it to be a little less because it's not as. It's more of like a straightforward slasher thing, which never.
It says it's the least horror one.
Yeah, that's what it looks more like actiony, like she's fighting back.
I won't mind that.
So
I like
yeah.
the ending of that. But X is so good because it builds to that ending.
Yeah.
We do have some sad news. A couple of sad news. One, first off, being the Arkham Asylum show in Matt Reeves' Batman universe has been canceled. It's no longer happening. HBO Max.
That sucks.
Dude, mate, I was so upset when I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I wrote on Instagram. I just went sad. ... And then, sadly, John Lando has passed away, the producer of Titanic.
Yep.
Prayers out to his family.
Yeah, it stinks.
Another thing that you've been saying it since the beginning, I'm kind of starting to lean to this, is that the Crow put out a new poster. Oh my God! Why does it look like the Frankenstein action movie from like 2011? Oh my God! I Am Frankenstein or something like that.
Yeah, what was that one?
Oh my God! That's what it looks like. It looks so bad. That's the worst poster I've ever seen. Like it's like bad design.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna go look for it now, but
It's on.
from what I saw, it looked bad. No, I got it. Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, The Crow coming out August 23rd. A movie that I'm still excited. I'm still holding out hope for.
Why?
Because I think that there's a chance it could be a solid,
Okay,
good 60.
a good solid polished 60.
Yeah. If they can be 60, especially with the fucking sequels I've had to witness, Ryan, a 60 is like an Oscar movie compared to the other sequels.
It's gonna be a 35.
2 of them are direct to video.
Yeah, that happens with everything.
They're horrible. They're so bad. I just want some cool sequences. Give me a cool reason why I know why he's become the Crow, but give me a cool, like him becoming the Crow. Cool makeup scene with some good music behind it. Yeah.
You want him to like talk to the crow, like crow talks back.
Don't
It's
think
like,
that crow starts
it's
talking.
like Bill Skarsgård.
I,
You need to be the crow.
I don't like that he's Eric Raven. I will say that.
You a different
I wanted
character.
it different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I really want it to be good, man. I'm gonna be really sad if it isn't.
Dude, if a crow speaks to him,
I'm getting up and
it's
walking out
gonna
of
be
the
so
theater.
funny. Is it gonna like burp in his mouth like the Catwoman movie? Remember when the
Ew,
cats burp
yeah,
on her?
I remember. Oh my god, that. Oh my god, please don't be like Catwoman, bad.
Fuck.
No, just the trailer for the Crow is better than the entirety of Catwoman. There's already enough
Okay.
enjoyable moments.
The trailer wased that good,
Yeah,
but
but him
you
blowing
still
the
loved
dude's
it.
face off. I love that. Love that shit.
You just like violence.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
And everything.
Great
I
vibe.
want the thing you sent me. What number would I be?
And you doing that? I mean, without hesitation, got it right.
Yeah.
No one
You
else.
would be 5, but you're gonna be 3.
You and Matt were the only people to get it. Like right. Everyone else said like other ones. I was like, no.
Do they even know you?
But we haven't even explained why this episode, what we're talking about this episode. We were just
Yeah.
been
The
talking.
Boys and House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
The Boys episode 6. House of the Dragon episode Trace.
I think we should start with The Boys.
I agree.
Yeah, so The Boys is episode 6. It's called Dirty Business.
Ooh.
We're going to a party at Tech Knight's house mansion.
Yeah.
And we get to meet the iconic Web Weaver, the Boys Universe's version of Spider-Man, who is a derelict drug addict.
Yeah, it was great.
But quick initial thoughts. I have it written in my notes.
Ooh.
I think that this was, off the bat right away, just the best episode of the season. It was the strongest episode. I liked it. In a way, it was small enough scaled where it wasn't too many things going on. There was really just the main 2 storylines kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I like that. The entire tech cave sequence was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. And I wanted to look away the entire time, but I couldn't. It was like a car accident. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. And it gets even better when you know that Jack Quaid is in the suit the entire
Was he?
time.
That's fantastic.
And then he later brought up to the director, he's like, I could have just voiced all that. He's like, why? So that makes it even more entertaining that he is the one in the suit the whole time.
Yeah.
And all around, I like
Totally.
the Butcher storyline with Joe Kessler. And yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought it was by far the best episode.
I agree. It just had the most going on. It had the most going on within the episode, and it contributed the most to the story of the season thus far. So definitely by far the best episode of the season. Like you were saying, all the stuff with the tech cave. Is that what they called it? The tech cave?
I don't know.
I think that's what it was. Tech Knight's Bat Cave bullshit. Dungeon. That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean that shit. It was just funny. It was back to like the Boys just being funny because it's so fucked up and just pushes what should be allowed to be filmed, not just on television because it's not on television.
Yeah, I guess just anything.
Just to be on camera.
Oh, when Ashley wipes her hand on him.
I fucking yelled. I was like, no!
It was like watching Saul X with the bone marrow. I was
Gosh.
like, oh!
Yeah.
I'd rather do the bone marrow thing than deal with that dungeon thing. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. Fuck that.
Fuck.
Oh, I have a gripe with Mother's Milk. Don't eat. You always aim center mass, dude. Why did you aim for the head? God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
although that moment, I just forgot in that moment.
Did you?
That it wouldn't do anything. So I was like, oh my god.
As soon as he was aiming, I was like, man, stupid fucking
yeah.
head.
I totally forgot that happens. But
I like
just going to spoilers. These are always spoiler episodes.
Listening to has seen the episode.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
Listen to it, then go listen to the
Yeah,
episode.
who gives a shit?
If you do,
he shoots
cool.
Huey in the face, and no, he shoots Sister Sage in the dome, and I completely forgot that her brain regenerates until like when she left. I was like, oh fuck, damn it. So I guess if you shot her in the heart, she'd die.
Yeah, that's what she said. If I get shot in the heart, I die. If I get shot in the brain, it grows back.
Yep. So damn.
After that,
it's a good shot though.
It was a great shot. It was quick. I did like the line where he's like, you might be the smartest person, but bitch, you ain't bulletproof. A scene I really liked, and I think kind of went under the radar. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about yet. I loved the scene when After he shoots Sister Sage, he has a heart attack,
Mm-hmm.
collapses to the ground.
It's a panic attack, but
Panic attack.
gets confused all the time. To quote the nurse in that episode.
He's gonna have a heart attack eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Too much stress going.
Yeah, dude, he's American. That happens to everybody.
Hopefully not. I don't want a heart attack. I don't want my mom to get a heart attack or my dad. But yeah, he collapses and Kimiko has to go find Adrian. I like how she gets him when she drops the thing and struggling.
Mhm.
He's just like, what the fuck? You just see her leaning through the railings of the little kid.
Yeah.
I love the scene when you actually drop Mother's Milk off at the hospital.
Yeah. And the little kid.
Like smiles at him, smiles for a second. Because he wanted to be a hero. That's why he joined the Seven, but sadly that hasn't been what he's gotten to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought that was a really great scene. And it shows that Adrian does want to be a true hero still.
Yeah. He wants to be a good guy. He wants to help people. He's just, it happened. It's the same thing that happened to Starlight. She wanted to be a good guy and help people, and then the Deep did his thing. So yeah, it's a fucked up situation for people like that, for soups like that, who actually, they're few and far between, but the ones who actually want to help people, it's just shitty because Vault doesn't really let them. So that was a good scene. It's pretty heartfelt. I liked it. I also liked the beginning of the episode when he calls MM and he's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in fucking Toronto, so they can't hear me." Like, the fact he's got to go all the way there. Because, even if it's not Homelander with the super hearing, Vought is listening everywhere. They have cameras all over. So it's just crazy to think he's got to go all the way out there.
Like Saskatchewan, Canada. I mean, I'm going in the middle.
You got to go, like Arctic Circle bullshit. Like,
yeah. No, Vought definitely has tests up there. Yeah. Yeah, I like. Of course, it opens and oh my god, what's the husband's name? The one that's making the virus. The boyfriend.
Oh, Sareem.
Yeah, Sareem.
Was that his name?
I think so.
I think it was like that.
But I like the opening when he's pretty much told, like, you're going to make this. And then you just see, of course, Joe Kessler and Butcher talking to him and just trying to convince him that he has to do this. And Kessler's like, I'm just going to bash his fucking face in. And I'm not going to lie. Joe Kessler, dope character. Would love to get more of him. But we'll talk more about that later.
Well.
Yeah.
That's cool character.
Another scene. I swiped up on my notes. The whole time, when Homelander brings up the idea of like Congress and how they're going to take control of everything and all that in front of all the billionaires, like the business guys, that entire time while they're like telling Homelander how his plan's not going to work and like he has all these mess ups, all I had the quickest like knot in my chest, and he was just going to start blasting.
Yeah,
like the entire sequence, it felt like someone was like grabbing at my heart.
Yeah, especially when his plan started falling apart because you see how heavily he's relying on Sage to be the smart one.
Yeah.
Like he's the muscle and he thinks he's smart, but he's not. He's just listening to what.
Dumb.
He's not dumb. But
he's just not.
He's childish.
Yeah.
He thinks he's smarter than he is, which, leads to his downfall. But Newman comes to his aid and gets his back.
Coleman in my notes. I don't know why. Yeah, Newman, Jesus. Dude, she's a fucking G. I think I wrote that.
Coleman.
I wrote Coleman is a G.
Coleman is a G.
Newman is a G. I say this every episode. Her character is one of my favorite parts of the entire show.
Yeah. Did you know her and Jack Wade are dating in real life? I had no idea. We must have seen the same post.
Yeah,
it's like,
I
was
like, oh shit.
I had no idea.
Yeah, the scene where she's explaining that the U.S. has never been a democracy and that these billionaires have always ran everything, these corporations, and that she promises that she gets elected, they will never have to follow any regulation. And then she's like, that's how it should be. It shouldn't be ran by people. What was the type of cup that they have? Live, laugh, love people.
Oh, yeah. Which is
coffee mugs should not be in charge of the
That
country.
is true.
It
and
is.
people who wear like the Life is Good shirts.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Dumbasses.
Father.
The dumbest people alive.
You go talk to him about that. But yeah, no, Newman.
Stupid stick figure on him. Fuck that guy.
That's getting clipped.
That's right.
Yeah, no, Newman's the fucking goat. I fucking love every scene that she's in.
Yeah, the character is awesome. She's always she's always scary because I mean I've said it every episode so far, but her power is the scariest.
Mm-hmm.
Like Homelander is scary because he's so powerful and he has so many powers. Hers is so unpredictable that you literally have no idea what she's gonna do or who she's gonna kill. And I guess she can kill herself because we see her have that little
Jolted me. I looked down at my phone for a
yeah.
second. I was
It,
like, what the fuck
yeah.
happened?
It took me it took me like half a second. I was like, okay, it's not real. But for a second, I was like, is there another one? But no, it
Yeah,
was a
that
good little fake out
power's really, that one is scary. And then the girl from Gen V who can just touch you and change everything.
though.
That's a scary power.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I guess there is another one because the girl from Gen B had the same powers. She can control blood, which we think is Newman's power.
Oh, because Newman says you're
Yeah.
learning how to control
Yeah,
it.
the main girl from Gen V.
Yeah.
Is the girl who can touch
Yeah.
people.
Why don't we go see her?
I think we're gonna get him in the finale.
Yeah.
They're gonna show up in the finale, and like the boys are gonna let them out and like do their own thing or whatever. So
Now they're gonna fall into the same hole that Marvel kind of falls into when they're like, well, if the boys let them out and they're supposed to be helping the boys, why aren't the boys in the Gen V season? And then, like, you know how like they always like in Marvel, why is this person not helping this
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, it's like when a Spider-Man movie, why is New York getting attacked and the Avengers are like, he's got it.
You're like,
He's
Vulture's
fine.
fucking destroying the entire city.
Yeah.
Can someone help the boy? And I,
Coney Island's on fire, guys. We need some help.
dude, I thought about that when watching No Way Home the last time. I was like, yeah, that's a big loophole that there's
Yeah. This is
a
an
rip
Avengers
in
little
the
threat.
multiverse, and there's just hundreds of people, like
Yeah.
evil people, about to come through.
Mhm.
But I hope that's not something that they kind of fall into, where it's kind of ridiculous that the boys aren't there during
Yeah.
sequences and
But
stuff.
also, like that was kind of the good thing of Gen V is
Yeah,
like
Gen V, because
it was a very contained story in good old in the college. So
when Homelander shows up in Gen V, that's such a great scene.
yeah, it was badass.
How more are you?
And the behind the scenes too.
Oh fuck you. As I said, the torture scene of Tech. Just talking about, we'll get to that actually. The Huey sex slave sequence. So the way that they can get Huey into this event at Tech Knight's house is that Web Weaver was invited to be Tech Knight's new Robin sidekick kind of guy, and Web Weaver wasn't going to go because Web Weaver's a druggie. So they drug him. Mother's Milk and Huey. Huey wears the suit, and the scene when he comes out in front of everyone in the suit, he's like, "Don't laugh."
Yeah.
And they all see him for the first, and they all just giggle.
The best Kamiko was like, "You look like Times Square Elmo." That was a great joke.
But Web Weaver's actual web spot.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Ain't enough Puro in the fucking world.
the
Jesus.
Hi, Colin. It's our editor. How are you?
Am I able to come pick you up?
Yeah, I'm doing the podcast at the moment. So
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good. I'll call you back.
All right, see ya.
So yeah,
Cut that.
that's right. Thanks, Colin, for cutting around this. Yeah. So the whole seeing him put on the suit, all of his friends making fun of him, was such a fun thing. And Web Weaver's suit might be the worst suit in the show.
It was really
It's
funny.
so
It's not.
ugly. And then he gets there and he starts talking to Tech Knight, and Tech Knight, of course, thinks he's talking to Web Weaver at first. And it turns out Web Weaver was not just there to be his sidekick; he was there to be his sex slave that he can torment and pretty much torture. And his last sidekick is now in a gimp suit, locked up in the corner. And it just
I wonder
gets.
who it was. If we've ever seen him before. Probably not, but
I don't want to know.
it'd be funny if it was. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that we've seen like in a quick little thing. Maybe like one of those guys that remember when they're trying to find the new 7 members in like the first episode of
Yeah.
the season.
Kinda like
Maybe one of those guys. I don't know. That could have been a funny reveal
Yeah,
if it's somebody,
just someone we knew.
but just a random guy. I think. I don't think we're ever gonna see that guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming back.
Do you think Tech Knight's dead?
Yeah.
You do?
I think so.
I didn't know. I love Tech Knight.
It was funny.
His Gen V episode is the best one.
That was really funny. Yeah.
When he sees the tree.
Mm.
Oh, I fucking love this show.
The reveal of just every hole. It's so funny.
But yeah, just watching Huey then get assaulted.
Yeah.
Because it's so ridiculous at first. Like it doesn't feel anything too bad.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, this isn't like horrible. That's what
Getting
they're doing.
tickled.
They're tickling you.
Uh-huh.
They're saying really weird things.
the whole time you're waiting for it to
And then
ramp
because
up.
it's the boys, you're like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stay at this
Well, the
level.
first one is like sit in the cake and
Oh, I forgot about that entire scene.
fart.
Oh,
It's so
I think I
funny.
blocked it out of my head.
Jack Quaid going like, I don't really have to right now, dude.
Just looked at him. Oh my god, the boys is such a wild world.
The
Alfred,
yeah.
that poor guy has been
Oh.
dealing with this shit for
Yeah.
years,
Thank
decades.
God the episode ended how it ended for him.
Yeah.
That was great. Dude, the reveal. Your safe word, Zendaya.
Because he just says it. I was like, did he just say Zendaya? He's like, let's see for it.
Your safe word was Zendaya. The thing you love the most.
I thought he was gonna go upstairs and Ashley was gonna bring it up to him or something. He was gonna finally have it, and like that was gonna be the way of like getting out. I don't know. I thought something would come to that.
I wonder where Ashley went.
To go clean up, probably.
Yeah.
Probably can't go right back to a party like that. Oh, dude, that was her rubbing her hand on his mask.
Dude, it's the worst.
Oh my god, it was so fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But then when Tech Knight eventually does figure out that it is Huey, and he's like, so all the holes are just so boring. Everyone is the same. He's like, sometimes you just gotta make your own. I was like, oh
boy.
Oh god. Do you think it was the actual web weaver? He wanted to like use the web hole?
I mean, probably.
Oh,
I'd imagine he would at some point.
I hate this show. I hate the images I have to think of while watching this show now. But what are some of the other notes I wanted to talk about? I had a couple things. Oh, yeah. And then eventually, as we said, they do stop Tech Knight from making a new hole in the Huey. And then they torture Tech Knight, Kimiko, Starlight, and that's it. And then
Huey and the Gimp.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
So then Kimiko starts to stab him, trying to get information out Tech Knight, but of course he's a masochist, so he likes getting stabbed. And he says, "Grab my balls, squeeze my balls," and then they decide what does a masochist will hurt some more, and the Gimp goes crazy, grabs the laptop, and they start donating their money to his money to different charities.
Yeah.
And each charity was just more like a little bit more that they were pushing the envelope about what they were going to get to. And then eventually, like, we're going to donate $100 million to Black Lives Matter. And Tech Knight loses his fucking mind about this one donation.
Yeah.
And that breaks him. And then he gives up that the plan has been that Homelander and Sister Sage want to use his prisons pretty much as internment camps.
Yeah, which is a good reveal. Like, finally, something to their plan. Yeah.
Sage plan.
It'd be very interesting.
So, I guess that the soup, that's what he meant by, like, you guys are going to be gods now.
Yeah.
So they're going to just start capturing
people. I guess so. I mean, yeah, I assume it's, like, just people who don't agree, like, people who try to fight back, you know?
Yeah.
If they can't kill them.
Fight back is going to kill them.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. Because I can't imagine, like, internment camps for what? Everybody in the world?
I guess
like,
just non-soups, I think, is how he views it.
Well, yeah, but that's still probably 7 billion people.
Yeah.
8.
And then kill
You're not going to have enough. Well, you probably. But, I don't know. It's not a bad, like, plot development, but it's just kind of like...
Yeah, how's he going to go about this?
Yeah.
Maybe it's only in the United States. That's all he cares about.
Yeah, probably. But, there's only soups in the United States, so...
Really? There's no soups anywhere else?
That's, like, the whole point. That's why they want him in the military. And that's why, like, the soup terrorist was such a big deal. That's why A-Train can go to Canada and be fine. I don't think there's any soups there.
Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see other countries get soups now.
Black Noir cut the fucker's head off, so it's not happening.
I want... Do you think that they make the soups go in the Olympics? And, like, perform pretty much?
Well, yeah.
Their abilities, like A-Chain runs.
Yeah, there was that race he did with the other guy. No, I don't think they compete in the Olympics.
Maybe they have
Dude, is that PED Olympics happening still?
I don't know.
You remember that little trailer? It was like, I'm the fastest man in the world. You just haven't seen me. I'm the strongest.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
the PED.
down for the PED Olympics.
Oh.
I'm going to bet my house on those.
It'd be so sick, dude.
And
just give them their own league. They're fine.
Stay up. After that, We get Firecracker and Homelander have a scene, and Firecracker's trying to explain how Starlight was at the party and she couldn't catch her. She got away,
Mm-hmm.
and Homelander starts getting Homelander-esque, very monotone, pretty angry. Starts walking towards her, and then, of course, she pulls out the one thing that can control Homelander better than anything else in the entire world: breast milk. And the way that they well, first off, they hint at this a couple episodes ago when A-Train's going through all the medicine in Homelander's.
Caitlin Clark dropped a triple-double. First rookie in league history to record a triple-double.
Caitlin Clark's a dog.
Killer.
Angel Reese.
Not Olympic level.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a villain. Not even in a good way. Just good athlete villains. She's not one of them. She's just rude. She gets so mad just because Caitlin Clark's bringing you more attention. I don't get the problem. Caitlin Clark's a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's my little WNBA rant. I was just watching it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Caitlin Clark makes some great passes, and her team is ass. They're some of the worst.
Yeah, they were the first round pick, so they had the first pick.
Oh my god, dude! They put a full court one-handed bounce pass.
I did see that one.
In the chest. What the fuck? Or they go for a layup and they just hit the top of the backboard somehow. I'm not saying anything bad against WNBA. They'd all probably dog me. I'm not taking away from them. I'm just saying Caitlin Clark is a baller. You're on camera.
What kind of dog you talking about?
But yeah, she uses breast milk and now pretty much has Homelander under her control. And then we cut to Homelander's actually sucking the breast milk out like a baby laying across her. She rubs his head and says, "My good little boy."
So
I wrote in all caps, her breastfeeding him was one of the most disturbing things I've ever had to watch.
It was
fantastic. So uncomfortable.
Yeah.
From there, a scene I thought was supposed to be comedic turned out not to be very comedic. And this was Huey telling Starlight what Ashley did to him. I laughed because I thought it was kind of funny. That he's like, she tickled my feet until she came. And I was like, oh, okay, that's funny. But then he starts crying and he's actually distraught.
Got fucked up.
Oh, that's not funny anymore.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just quick little scene. There's nothing really comes of it. She just hugs him, scene end.
No. Well, no, because he was crying about his dad.
Yeah, but
it was kind of the emotion,
total.
It pushed him over the edge.
It's probably a horrible thing to have to experience.
But I think it was more so his dad than the tickle torture. I mean, that sucks, but
that was more than tickle torture. They did a lot to that man. We don't know what else happened while we didn't watch. Then we go back to Samir, Joe Kessler, and Butcher in the episode. And I have in my notes that Kessler is such a cool character. I want to see more of him. And then we learn that Samir keeps telling him, I can't do this. And why the fuck not? You have to do this for kill you. And he says, he's like, it's impossible. He's like, if we want to make a virus strong enough to kill Homelander, it will become so strong for airborne and it will kill everyone will die.
Yeah.
And of course, Butcher sees his wife. I can't remember her name.
Becca.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Becca. She's in One Tree Hill.
I mean, he says it every episode in the first 2 seasons.
CTE kicking in. Very young.
CTE.
She's great in One Tree Hill, by the way. She's in 3 seasons. But yeah, then she starts saying you can't do this. That's Komiko, Starlight, and then of course she says Ryan, and she keeps saying why this shouldn't happen. All of a sudden, Joe Kessler cuts her off and says "shut up" to her, and kind of all of a sudden realize something's not right, of course, because he's talking to a figment of Butcher's imagination. And then we learn that Kessler has been dead this entire time. Butcher did not pull him out on the mission that they talked about. And Kessler is just pretty much in my opinion, he's the bug that we see inside of Butcher. That's how I take it.
No, I think the bug is the thing that jumped out of the rabbit.
Yeah, that's how he keeps talking. The way he talks about himself, that scene, Kessler.
Oh, you think the bug, is physically talking to him, just this guy? Okay, I can see that. Yeah,
because it's his darkest, most twisted ideas.
I think it's more so just his own psyche. Butcher's psyche is half and half. The angel on his shoulder is Becca, his
And
wife,
the
the
demons.
best part of himself, and his devil was Kessler. So
Dude, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's a dog. I fucking
yeah,
love him as an
he's
actor.
been great, and it was a great reveal. Like
Yeah, I had
when he
no idea.
snaps it back, I had no idea. I was like, oh shit,
Getting caught off guard. I was like, what the
yeah,
fuck happened?
it was really well done.
And I wasn't sure for like a quarter of a second. I was like, oh, is this like, does he just see something too from the V? Does he have like compound V? And then I was like, that's not at all what this is.
Yeah,
So then we learn, that Kessler hasn't been there the whole time, and we see pretty much the reveal of Butcher every time Butcher's talked to Kessler. He's been by himself, and he just looks crazy in public. He starts talking to himself, and the girl jogging by stares at him. We see him in the one office room where he's dumping the liquor, and it goes around to the table, and it's pretty much like the Reznov reveal in Black Ops.
yeah.
This.
Mm-hmm.
That closes out the episode, setting us up for what will be the Insider, which will be episode 7, and then we'll have one more after. 8.
Yep, 8 episodes.
The penultimate.
This is indeed the penultimate.
We need a big thing because this. I mean, what do we got then? After this episode, we have 10 episodes of The Boys left.
Mm-hmm.
In the entire series.
Yep.
So we kind of got to set up those final 8 episodes.
Yeah.
You got to show us what's coming, and I guess we know it's gonna be a final showdown.
We know where the story's going. We just have to see how it's going to get there.
How are they going to end up to this?
Yeah,
because they're not going with the way that The Boys technically ends in the books. Like the
the books is different from the very start. Like none of the entire show is different.
But the whole how Homelander eventually, like how that final showdown goes, I love how it is.
Yeah, but it's so like
you can't do it now because we've made so many changes.
No, but I mean the comic, like the show is over the top. The comic is ridiculously stupidly over the top.
No,
it's
beautifully over.
It's ridiculous. You are the only person with that.
It's not as good as the show. I like the show more, but I think it's an enjoyable. Holy like, why the fuck? How does this?
No, it's ridiculously Garth. What's his name? Garth, the guy who wrote the comics.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea.
It's like Garth Edwards, Ennis. I don't remember.
No, Gareth Edwards.
Well, I know Gareth Edwards, but it's Garth something with an E.
I read them in like my senior year of high school.
Yeah, they're just ridiculously over the top. Homelander's eating babies, but it's not wild. Homelander. Yeah.
It's nuts. Of course, I think the show is a better representation of the boys.
Yeah.
But if you're just reading, it's like how you see comic books. They're definitely way more out of the realm than the movies are that we get.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't mind the boys comic. I think it's just wild.
Yeah.
I
think it's just too wild.
It's what's it called? It's like what do they call Howard Stern? What kind of journalists is he? It's like there's like a term for it. We just say like crazy shit. Oh my god, there's a term for that. My mom always said Howard Stern for that. Oh my god, I can't remember. There's a term like you just say random shit, just like shock value kind of.
Yeah,
that's kind of what the boys comic is. While the show's a good show that has shock value.
Yeah. But that is true.
Yeah, so we only have 2 episodes left of the 4th season, and I just wanted to kind of come together in these next 2 episodes. Put a nice little bow on it.
Yep, I agree.
Set us up for whatever we get next.
All right.
Cool. Now time to move over to House of the Dragon. I'm trying to remember what episode. This was episode 3, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to make sure I have things up. Episode 3, Burning Mill. The murder of King Aegon II's firstborn son. What the? That's a horrible way to write that. The murder of King Aegon II. God. The murder of King Aegon II's firstborn son, Targaryen, has angered him and he is seeking revenge. His half-sister Rhaenyra also mourns the loss of Jaehaerys, leading to a rift with her main ally. That's the main description of the episode.
Yeah.
Let me pull my notes. I took pages of notes on this episode.
I think that's the one for episode 2.
Episode 2 is both Alicent and Rhaenyra are facing the consequences of the murder of King Aegon's heir, while Otto schemes to... Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
The Burning Mill, this episode was directed by Gita Vasan Patel, and it was written by David Hancock. This, again, kind of like in The Boys, in my opinion, this was my favorite episode so far of the 3. I really like this episode. I like where it was kind of setting us all up. I like from the very start of this episode to the very end. Kept me intrigued. And there was a really cool Easter egg that we'll get to. And yeah, I just like everything that they kind of talked about. Except Kristen Cole's dumbass haircut.
It's cool. Yeah, he got fucked up, dude.
We got to read.
Somebody said, who was it? Eric. So we had this argument for like 10 minutes. Which Eric was it? I think it was Eric was the Greens one. Somebody said that he was the barber of the Kingsguard, and now that he's dead, Kristen Cole just got fucked up
He's
with
fucked.
someone else.
I want to read me and yours our text conversation from when I was watching this episode. It's a pretty short conversation. So I text Ryan at 10:45. I go, every fucking House of the Dragon name is Ray, Rae, Ray, Ray, Reh, Ryea, Ray, Rhae. And then Ryan says, or AE, unless they pull a fast one and put a D in front of it. I'm like, Jesus, God damn it. I was like, every fucking name. Because I was writing them. I hit the pause at every like 4 seconds to write a name and then look it up to make sure I was spelling it right.
Because it's Rhaenyra and then Rhaenys, and then it's Aegon, Aemon,
Jacaerys.
Yeah, Jacaerys, and then fucking Joffrey. And then, yeah.
It's fucking
Aemon, Daemon. It's great.
Aemon, Daemon.
Aegon. Helena.
There's some big normal one.
They gotta put one normal one. And then the Lannister is fucking Jason. You go back to Game of Thrones, there's a fucking Kevin. Get the fuck, why?
I fucking love the world of Game of Thrones, just the universe.
It's great.
The episode opens up with an argument between the Blackwoods and the Brackens about the true ruler, which leads to the battle of
the Burning Mill.
Yeah, but then it's also the wetlands, right? Riverlands. That's where like the battle takes
place.
place.
It's in the Riverlands. Yeah, there are two houses within the Riverlands.
Because
they're under the Tullys.
Yeah. And we don't see this battle. It kind of quick cuts to it. I was really hoping to see the battle.
I was
Looks
too.
like we're getting a battle next episode.
Yeah, but I think this battle is important to show because it's the first battle of the war.
I guess just showing the outcome though, because
I mean the outcome's important, but I think like I haven't read the book. You have, bastard. But I think it's important to show the first battle of the war. Like this is the first battle of the war, even though the Targaryens weren't present. It was just houses that were fighting for them. This was the start. So I think kind of skipping over it kind of takes a little bit away. It's going to make, whatever the battle is this coming episode. I think there should be a battle this episode.
There will be. They definitely set it up that a fight's happening.
Yeah. So I think it's going to kind of take away that this important battle wasn't shown. We obviously do see the aftermath. In my notes, I just wrote, I see dead people because there were a lot of dead motherfuckers. Yeah, I really wish they showed it not just for the battle part. I thought it would have been cool, but also because of its importance.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's definitely a mix of budget-wise because there's so much these battles are going to be drastically bigger than Game of Thrones battles, mixed with all the dragons and all that. And then at the same time, I feel like they kind of talk about it, and I'll get to that with the notes and stuff. They kind of talk about it like, is it really a battle of this war? Like they kind of argue about it in King's Landing. If this counts as the war, so maybe that's how like they're trying to trying to see like, is it actually about the war yet, or is this just an argument that escalated drastically? Mm-hmm.
But
because they are technically the Tullys people.
Well, no, they're their own house under the Tullys, but they've been arguing for centuries.
Yeah, centuries. Yeah. I love when they talk about Tully like he doesn't know shit.
Dude, by the way, do you think that was the Blackwood kid from the first season? The one that tries to marry Rhaenyra?
Oh shit!
Remember the little kid and he stabs the Blackwood, or not the Blackwood, the Bracken?
Yeah,
that's what when I saw him, I'm like, yo, is that our boy? And then he's probably fucking dead now, but I don't know.
Well, we see his sword stabbed into someone.
Well, yeah, the Bracken kid had something through his neck.
Yeah,
but
so our guy must
he might still be there.
Out there,
he might.
Probably not.
There's a lot of bodies out there.
So from there, we move to the funeral for Arik and Eric. I think it's both Eric either way. It's easier for me to separate them. Just that really quick. Then we go to Rhaenyra and Rhaenys talking about how they do not believe that Otto is the one that called for this assassination attempt on her life. It seems too brash for him to do something.
Which is a good call.
Yeah, because he wouldn't do that.
No.
And Otto didn't like the idea of this. And Rhaenyra thinks Alicent allowed the assassin attempt to happen, but it wasn't her call for it to be done.
Yeah.
Like she knew it was happening, was okay with that, but wasn't the one who put the idea out there.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, she does not know, right? She didn't know that they were doing that. Unless Cole told
No,
her.
yeah, I don't think. Well, he may have told her later, but yeah, the conversation. Because remember, they tell Otto in the
Yeah.
second episode, like, we're gonna do this, and Otto's like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Great. Might be the best scene of the season so far. Actually,
Yeah.
no. We'll get to it. My favorite scene of the season is this episode.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in King's Landing, Kristen Cole sits with the thoughts as he is jolted by being called for his first council as the Hand of the King. As Cole heads to his first meeting as Hand of the King, Aegon has hired a bunch of new Kingsguard who are kind of just very lax. They don't seem as
Yeah.
proper as the ones that we've seen over the years and
Yeah.
previous season.
It seems like he just hired his buddies,
Yeah,
which
probably going to come back. Not great for him down the
Yeah.
line.
especially if they can't really fight too, because we haven't seen them fight yet, but they don't care as much as the other Kingsguard members you see
'cause it's
later in
kind
the
of
episode.
important.
Yeah, if they can't fight, and somebody takes a run at them,
What are you going
it's
to
fucked up. Yeah,
do?
Aegon can't fight. I mean, I'm sure he can,
He
but
can, but not as well as someone.
not as well as like Aemond. Yeah,
or anyone's going to attack him.
Yeah.
The Blackwoods and the Brackens have, as Ryan said, talked about earlier, they had the first battle of the war. Aegon believes that it is a success and that it does count towards the war, but others in the room do not agree with him.
Yeah.
They do not believe it was a victory, and some don't even believe that this should count towards the war in total yet.
it's not a victory for anybody because there was so much loss
So many dead people.
on both sides. Neither side can really claim victory. It was just a total loss.
And that's like just war in total. Like if you just have a mass Kaz event like that, where both sides take so heavy losses and nothing really changes, no one moves forward, no one moves back, no one wins.
Yeah.
The only time you win is moving forward because
Yeah.
you can lose more people, sadly, and still win. It's more if you move, if location changes and you take a position, which they don't.
Yeah.
So really, there is no win to this. It's just sadly a loss of life.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole then says that he's going to take charge. He's going to charge the Riverlands wildly and then take Harrenhal. As soon as he said that, I was like waiting with fingers crossed. I was like, "Come on, just send him." Fuck Cole.
Yeah,
He's the God. I hate him.
I did love seeing Aemon sitting at the table doing like the Jack Sparrow coin flip through the
Coin.
fingers. It's always cool when somebody does. Like whenever you see that in a movie or TV show, you're like, "Oh, this guy's cool."
Road to Perdition. Daniel Craig does it.
That was he?
First time I ever saw it.
Mm.
Great movie. First off, secondly,
I just remember Jack Sparrow when he turns into a skeleton and does it. Ooh,
is that the first one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. That's probably the one I've seen the least.
that's the best one.
Not seen the least. Seen least recent.
Mhm.
I probably saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Then we are told that there will be no dragons at this point. They're not going to use dragons because eventually, if one dragon gets released, both sides' dragons will be
Yeah.
released.
I mean, dragons are nukes. Like,
Yeah,
you can't-
exactly.
And if dragons fight, everybody's dead.
Isn't it Einstein's like quote where he's like, World War III will be fought with nukes and bombs and guns? And
Yeah,
World War
no, he
IV will be
says-
fought with sticks and stones.
I think he says I don't know what World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened if the dragons come.
Yeah.
It would burn everything. And then they said that Vagar is going to be left behind to protect the city, but Aemon still will go and fight.
Just bringing up the Call of Duty quote.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah, that was a death quote.
was it?
I think in
This is the best.
Modern Warfare. I think in the first Modern Warfare it was. They gotta bring those back.
No, fuck this new Call of
The
Duty.
worst was fucking Infinity War. Not Infinity War. Infinite Warfare. They did fake ones. Like they had quotes and it would say like whatever made up military thing was in the game.
Really?
They didn't have actual quotes.
Why?
I don't know. It was so
So
dumb. But it was like the same quotes. They just changed who it was.
like who said it?
Yeah.
What the fuck's the point of that?
Oh.
Aegon says that he wants to fight in the battle and with his dragon, but again, he's denied. You don't want your king going to the front lines and
Yeah.
fighting the war. No matter if your king's a great warrior or not,
Mhm.
you don't want your king going out there. But Aegon being Aegon, this decision doesn't sit well with him.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to him. Then we are back at
Dragonstone.
Dragonstone.
Yeah.
I always forget where that is, what the place is.
Is that your phone?
We go back to Dragonstone, and Masara wants to be rewarded for saving Rhaenyra. So, something that me and you talked about last episode was that does she tell them, and that's how they find out. So,
Yeah.
she did.
She did.
save them, and then Rhaenyra's kind of talking to her and trying. Masara wants to join the court, Rhaenyra's court, and she's like, "Why would I do this?" And she's like, "You could still be working for them, even with doing this for me." But then Masara talks about that she wants to punish the High Towers for what they've done to her, and what they've done to everyone else.
Yeah.
That she's on Rhaenyra's side and wants Rhaenyra to rule.
I don't. It's not a bad idea because she could be a great master of whispers. The only thing with her is that if she still holds a grudge against Daemon, then her trust can be, then her allegiance can be put into question.
Wasn't that when she's with Daemon on Dragonstone? Isn't that like that was like the final shot before the time jump, wasn't it? It's like them sitting there.
No. Remember, the final shot is when Cole's about to kill himself in the garden or by the weirwood tree, and Allison comes out. He's like, "No, we can bang later. Just give it a couple years."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that before the time jump, Masari and him?
Yeah.
It is.
Because remember, Daemon takes the dragon eggs.
Yeah,
And goes and flies off, and he's like, "She's pregnant." She wasn't, and yeah,
yeah. Because I remember
Remember, he's like, his mom was far. He's like, "I'll kill you, Otto," and Otto's like, "No, you won't, dickhead."
dude, that. Oh, what does he say about there was that line that we loved in the first season. A cup from your something son. Oh, there's a line in the first season when they're standing on the bridge in Dragonstone, and he has the sword out and he says something, and you quoted it on the show, and it's still one of my. It's. Oh,
Well, yeah, that all those scenes on the bridge were great because they did it twice later,
Yeah.
before and after the time
yeah.
jump.
Well, don't
Yeah,
they do
'cause
it
remember, Rhaenyra
twice?
flies in with
Don't do it
Cyrax.
twice before the time jump, once after. Because then there's some
Maybe.
once Rhaenyra's on the bridge walking, the other time she has a dragon.
With the dragon is the one with Aemon because Aemon, they're about to fight on the bridge, and then Rhaenyra flies down with the dragon. Was like, "Hey, they're Daemon, stop!"
Yeah.
That was cool. That was before the time jump.
Pre-time jump. As I said, Masara wants to. Yeah, I think it is a good idea to get Masara on your side.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what are the whispers? What do you call the council person that's in charge of it?
The I just said it 2 minutes ago, and now we can't think of it.
Oh.
The Master of Whispers. Is that it?
Yes, that's a huge. As much as
It's what Varys was,
yeah.
and what I mean.
What's Rhaenyra's father? What's his name? King Jacaerys?
No,
Viserys?
Viserys.
Viserys?
Yep.
J.A. or V.A. It's one of them. Because he didn't want one.
Yeah.
Which was a huge downfall to
Mhm.
him. And I
But-
think it's the most useful council member. Because you
Yeah.
can
Even
learn
though
anything.
it's the least trustful council member, because even in like Varys was doing his own thing, Larys, fucking goddamn it, Larys, the clubfoot,
Yep.
he's doing his own thing. He has his own reasons for what he's doing. I mean, the Master of Whispers are always playing their own game. They're always trying to get to the top.
Does Littlefinger ever become one?
No, he was the Master of Coin.
Does he become Hand? He does, right?
No, I don't think so.
He doesn't?
No,
Maybe that's the Littlefinger becomes.
I don't think he
Hand.
became Hand.
Hmm.
He became Lord of Harrenhal. Not Lord. Was it Lord?
Yeah, it'd be Lord.
I guess it'd be Lord, yeah, if you're in charge.
After this, we then go back to Dragonstone. Well, we're at Dragonstone, I'm sorry. Rhaena is going to take care of Rhaenyra's children
Mm-hmm.
while this whole war is going on because she doesn't want to lose any more of her kids.
Which is smart. That's a good idea.
Yes, get your kids out there. You don't
Yeah.
want, especially how this war's going. Already one child's been killed on both sides.
Yep. And
Don't
keep
want any more.
keep a couple dragons over there. Take a couple eggs. Make sure they're safe. All good. You know they can trust the people in Pentos because they took care of Daemon,
Pentos is
and
dope.
Pentos is awesome. Bravos and Essos is sick.
That whole part.
Yeah.
That's not
The
part of
whole
the
other
main
continent.
story. Is always great.
Yeah. It is so cool. Like that's just one of the things about. I almost said Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones, just the world in general, is that like Westeros is where the story happens, but it's so small compared to the rest of the world because
Yeah.
Essos is huge. Sothros isn't talked about, but it's also big and cool, but we don't need to go there. And then there's got to be stuff west too.
And north of the wall is
Yeah, north of the wall is
Forever.
sick. Yeah. But I mean, there's definitely stuff west of Westeros, which is, what Arya goes to try and find at the end of the show. But there's got to be like a North America type thing. We just don't know
you
about
owe
it
me
yet.
an apology. I even went back to the podcast to even for my next point. I realized what the
Really?
last episode I told you that Damon was going to Harrenhal.
Yeah.
You said no.
I did. I wasn't sure. I didn't know. Because our argument was who controlled Harrenhal. Was
Yeah.
it the Greens or the Blacks? And I assume the
Technically,
Greens still had it.
Greens, kind of like if you associate Laris to the strong.
Yes.
Technically, by that you would say the Greens,
Yeah.
but we learned
The Strongs had
really
it. Yeah.
had no allegiance.
The Strongs have it, but the Strongs fucking hate Laris. So
Yeah.
they don't want to support the Greens.
Yeah.
So I was wrong.
Team Blacks.
But what I was right about is that Sea Smoke is back, motherfucker. It was him.
Sea Smoke?
It was Sea Smoke because the other sister, I forget the girl Damon's daughter's names. I always forget their names.
Well, Raina's one of them.
Yeah, Raina, and it's like
I don't
Laney's maybe, or was that his wife's name? The other
I don't
girl.
remember.
I don't remember.
Dude, the names are so
many
confusing in the show.
Yeah, but she's like, oh, Sea Smoke's back and he needs somebody. So I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. But as I said, Damon arrives at Harrenhal, and I will say this was the coolest set so far of this show. The set, the atmosphere, the rain. It was so cool watching him clear the rooms with a sword.
Yeah, I wrote in my notes, suddenly a Batman movie. That's all I wrote. Because all the bats swarmed through. I was like, yo, what is this?
It was so awesome. Mm-hmm. I loved it. And then he claims it pretty much by himself. He laid punches one guard. It doesn't take any effort for him. Simon Strong, Simeon Strong, Simon.
I think it's Simon.
Yeah. He pledges his allegiance to Rhaenyra, and then he also says that he does not associate Larys as a Strong, and they have no loyalty to him.
Yeah.
Because they think.
Which is smart, because
he's killed
people
of their family, they think.
He killed his dad and brother.
Yeah.
So.
Daemon wants to repair Harrenhal so they can bring in a garrison of soldiers, which is a lot of soldiers, for those who don't know. Like, massive.
Yeah. But they're not going to repair.
They're not.
We see in Game of Thrones it's not repaired.
Or
they could do it like temporary thing, and they can totally set up something.
War happens again.
Yeah. Harrenhal's all fucked up because the OG Aegon
the Conqueror.
He fucked it off.
I still want to see him. Well, we're getting Duncan the Egg.
We're getting Duncan Egg, but that's after this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I thought that's Aegon the Conqueror.
No.
Oh, in my head, that's what it's all about.
No, that is not a no. Yeah. That is way after.
That's, I thought that since Game of Thrones.
No, this is Duncan Egg is like 80 years before Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
This is 200.
Why can't we just see Aegon the Conqueror? Why can't we just watch this man just torch people?
It's gonna be a big show, dude.
Give me a 6-episode miniseries then.
They cannot fit that in 6 episodes. They can absolutely not.
I just want to see the dragon go to war.
That'll be 4 episodes. And I hope they do show it, because I think House of the Dragon, with a title like House of the Dragon, can be an anthology series and do.
Well, because Game of Thrones itself can now be an anthology. Yeah. Game of Thrones something. Yeah. This is Game of Thrones House of the Dragon. Then you can do Game of Thrones something else.
Yeah. I mean, it's a massive world. And there's the craziest shit is that George R. R. Martin, I mean, if the motherfucker would write the books that he has to write.
That's done.
It's not done. It's never done.
And everyone's
He's been saying it for 15 years, Tom. Winds of Winter, Song of Spring is never coming out.
Yeah, Winds of Winter is the one that's done.
Yeah. Quote unquote. It's going to come out in 2 years.
You know what's funny? We did when we went to Myrtle Beach 2 years ago now almost.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposedly done. And it has yet to come out.
It's always done. Or he's like doing his last passes on the last couple chapters.
The next scene is, as I said, Kristen Cole's new haircut we see for the first time. And I when Cole's new haircut is fucking horrible.
Yeah, it sucks. You also skipped the or maybe it comes later, the small folk dude. The guy who goes to the bar and he's like,
no, that didn't happen yet.
Is that later? Okay.
I did it scene by scene.
Dude's bullshit, dude. There's no way.
I don't know.
No. Keep going, though. We'll get to it later.
God, you messed me up. You threw me off my line.
You talking about Cole and his dumbass haircut?
Aegon Hightower is joining Cole in the battle.
Dickhead.
That's Allison's brother, for those who didn't know. And then Cole acquires Allison's favor. The favor is just like a handkerchief.
Yeah.
It's a very big thing in medieval time. Yeah. Which I was shocked that she gave it to him in public.
Yeah.
Some behind closed doors or something. But
no, I think when a queen does it to a knight, it's like, be going first, sir, because it's different than the like Lady of Love and Beauty or whatever, the thing that Rhaegar gave to Lyanna that sparked the whole war in Game of Thrones.
I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't in the show, but they talk about it.
I don't remember.
It's like if you win a joust, because remember in the first season, Daemon had a joust, or before you win the joust, he like gave Rhaenyra the flowers. And it was like, you're the prettiest woman here. Yeah. Take this. I love you so much. And then, so you can do that. But I think the favor is just like...
Yeah, wait, doesn't she give... In the first episode, doesn't she give a favor?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Probably.
She does.
Yeah. It's just like, I hope you don't die. Good luck.
Yeah. I don't know. Thought maybe people would find that later. Then back at Dragonstone again. We're jumping around a lot right now. Rhaenyra will not allow for dragons to fight dragons. She wants to win the war with swords and believes that the Greens believe the same thing, which they do, as we saw earlier in the episode. Which again, they're just nukes, but they're dragons.
It is the smartest thing.
Yeah, you can't. Even though I want the dragons to come into the war because, of course, it makes
They
better
will.
television.
Anyway, it's a fucking TV show. It's gonna happen.
No, yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to the. I wrote notes on the trailer for this week's episode.
Yeah. I mean, the trailers have shown the whole time. It's going to happen.
The council wants to hide Rhaenyra and then fight the war themselves, which Rhaenyra takes offense to because they're pretty much saying, "Oh, we got it. We're the men. We can take control of this war."
Mm-hmm.
But
they're doing it with good intentions. They want to keep her safe, but the underlying tones is like,
she can't do it.
You're a bitch, you're a dummy, and fuck off. We got it.
And then from there. Oh, then Corlys and Rhaenys speak of Rhaena and how she's going to become the heir of Driftmark, which they do not really like the idea of that.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to happen anyway.
I do like Corlys is like, she's never been on a fucking boat.
How can she be in charge of Driftmark? Again, you just see how the Game of Thrones world works, House of Dragon world. It doesn't matter how good you are at something. If you are in line for something, you're most likely going to get it.
Yeah.
The throne's a little bit different because it's the throne, but lords and who's in charge of both things.
Yeah.
Rhaena is given the 2 young dragons who are in the cage, and then 4 dragon eggs. Cool little Easter egg. 3 of those are the dragon eggs that Daenerys gets in Game of Thrones.
Was it those ones?
Yeah.
All right.
They confirmed it. Pretty cool. It's the exact props from.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's cool. So I guess they must have gotten those from. They must have had those for a long time because I'm pretty sure they're the eggs are Dreamfire's eggs, which is Helena's dragon.
Oh, it is.
So I mean, I could be just misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So they must have had those eggs for a long time. They took them with them when they left King's Landing. So
yeah,
it's cool though.
It was cool to like see the eggs and be like, oh, because I thought it then I was like, no way.
Yeah.
But then they confirmed. I was like, oh, that's
cool.
Pretty cool Easter egg.
Neat.
Then we see.
It explains why they're in Pentos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We then see Rhaenyra say goodbye to her kids, which is actually pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want them to go.
They're
children. And then the Daemon's daughters say goodbye to each other as well.
How many kids do you have with Daemon? Is it 2 or 3? 2.
2 kids with Daemon, 2 kids with the Strong.
3 kids with the Strong.
3.
Joffrey.
Where's Joffrey?
The little one that we never see.
Yeah, he's just never around.
Yeah. Remember, that's the one you see get born. And they're like,
oh.
Yeah.
I forgot. There's like, 3 birth scenes in the show?
Mm-hmm.
The opening episode. Rhaenyra with the stillborn.
I don't know if you call that a birth scene, but the first one?
It's still.
It's somewhat of a birth scene.
Somewhat.
And then, Rhaenyra.
That's the worst one. Because that's the time jump. That's the opening sequence. Is her having the baby.
Yeah. And then she has the stillborn one.
That's the one that's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, that first season, I gotta rewatch it. There's some wild stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
But moving on, Allison and Helena talk about Jaehaerys, Helena's son that passed away, was murdered. And another good scene that was we see Helena's upset, of course, because it's her child. And then we see Allison's sad more for Helena than she is about the kid.
Yeah. Well, Helena also said, like,
she shouldn't.
I should be sad, but, I shouldn't really be sad because kids die all the time. It's just, not our kids because we're better.
And then because then she says, that's why these people all feel bad for me because it's not supposed to happen to us.
Yeah.
It happens to them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then she feels bad about
it.
Mm-hmm. From there, we see Aegon readying for the war, wearing the armor of Aegon the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Really cool little detail there.
That's cool.
But
surprised it fit him.
So was I. But then Larys comes in and starts telling Aegon about these rumors, and then Aegon plans to make Larys a master of secrets possibly, and he talks about how his father had not had a master of secrets. But then Aegon is convinced not to join the war yet, not to fly the dragon in.
Yeah.
And then we learned, as Ryan talked about earlier, that these new Kingsguard aren't at the same level as the ones we've seen before, the ones in Game of Thrones or anything in between, because you're supposed to stay
celibate.
Yeah, celibate, and they're not.
Yeah.
We know that they're not, and they talk about that they're going to take the one kid to the
they're taking Aemon's new what is it? What do you call it? Assistant. They're his new little guy. His new Padre.
Yeah, I don't know what you that's great character.
Padre rules, dude. I still want to know what he did to those ladies.
When they're all like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah,
They didn't take the money?
no."
They didn't want it?
Aegon's convinced on the fly. Oh, then we meet Damon's possible bastard brother in the bar, as Ryan talked about earlier, who sides with Rhaenyra, and as he kind of says this, here comes Aegon busting into the room,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't hear him, but he's bringing his squire to wet his stick. This is what I wrote.
Great.
We see it. They're at the bar, they're drinking, and we see the squire, and then Aegon, as I said, brings them to the brothel.
Yeah. Dude, I would love to go to that pub too. Listen, dude, they were partying in there.
Yeah,
That's so much fun.
That turns to me getting shanked.
No,
because you spilled the tiniest.
No, the fellas are having a good time. The waitress not so much, but the fellas are having a great time.
Waitress is good. That is
yeah,
it's a bad time.
Yeah, but that dude is. I don't believe he's a Targaryen.
Could be.
I can't. I mean,
and he's got the hair.
Kind of.
Yeah, but if he's a bastard, then
maybe. Yeah, but also like the king. I forget the king before Viserys. Viserys' father and Daemon's father. Like he was. Everybody said he was the best king. He had the longest rule since out of anybody. Up to this point, at least. I don't remember if somebody lasted longer afterwards, but he was apparently like the best guy. Like he was the best, and nobody ever said that he ever cheated or did anything else. So I don't know that he could have been that he would have had a bastard. I mean, it's always possible. It's always possible,
especially in that world.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't buy it yet.
Yeah, who knows? I'm assuming this is going to come back up in later episodes.
I also don't know how it's going to come back up. Because, like, is this motherfucker going to have a claim? Going to be like, technically, guy, listen.
Just
now, put the sword away. Let me talk, please.
Kind of funny if he gets beheaded.
Yeah, he's going to get fucked up. If he opens his mouth once, he's getting fucked up.
That'd be like a cool thing. Let's see Aegon.
I don't know. Power. He's not going to do anything. I don't know.
But yeah, as I said, the squire at the brothel. Then they walk in on Aemond, and Aegon, being drunk, starts making fun of Aemond, how Aemond's only slept with his first lady still, and he hasn't went to a different one. And just as they're walking up, Aegon's like, "She's a perfect one for your first time. Yeah. I had her." And he was just telling this squire that everyone's
squire. There it is.
I said it like 5 times.
I missed it, all of them.
But yeah, I thought it was a really good scene, but I did think Aemond was going to kill Aegon or attack him or something. I thought it was coming, but it wasn't.
I thought he was going to like maybe throw a punch.
Yeah.
He's too he's level-headed. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because my dad even tried to, my dad's like, he's not level-headed. Like he killed Rhaenyra's child. I was like, he didn't do it. Because he even says no. Like you hear him yell.
Yeah. And afterwards he's like, oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. He's like, shit. Just wanted to scare him.
He only plays it off like he tried to, like in this season.
Yeah.
Remember he comes in, they don't show him saying
it. He says, he's like, I already apologized. Like, it doesn't seem very.
He acts like he doesn't care, but he definitely didn't want to do it. How about no prosthetic either? Came out and said that. Good for him.
Oh.
Yeah, no prosthetic. Nothing. That was just bare bones.
We then go back to Dragonstone as we see Rhaenyra in her chambers, and she opens a little box, and we see a letter in there written from the Greens.
Mm-hmm.
And she begins to read. It's so fast, we really don't see what was said. But as we go from there, Cole and Sagan are out in the open, and then start being, the other daughter's Baela.
Got it.
That's
the one Jacaerys is engaged to.
Yes.
Betrothed.
Yes.
Yeah, the older one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baela then starts chasing them, which was such a cool scene. Anytime a dragon comes down, like gets to do something, it's always so much fun to watch.
I loved when he spotted it too, because it is like if you could very easily miss. They don't try to like zoom in or do anything. Like it is a fucking speck in front of the sun. If you notice it, cool, but you can very easily miss it.
Yeah.
Just made it so much cooler that like, he just noticed that,
and that's what because he notices something was off. Something happens right, and then he looks up and notices more.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing them riding from overhead, you see the
you see the little glint off the armor, and she notices that. So cool.
Yeah, great scene.
Then Alicent's brother starts crying like a bitch.
Sagan. Baela then tells Rhaenyra and the council about Cole and his soldiers. The council wants Rhaenyra to attack with the dragons, but says that she must think about it. And you can tell right away that no one is very happy with this decision. Seems like she doesn't know what to do. Not a great leader for them.
You know, Damon would have fried him, dude.
Damon
Damon would have been if Damon was in that
would
council, he
burn
would
down
have
that
gone.
woods.
Yeah,
Nothing would have been left. Damon still is at Harrenhal in his chambers, and we see that someone attempts to enter, and he puts swords through his doorway so that no one can open the door, but someone's bashing on him, trying to get in, and no one gets in. So then Damon decides to go and find this person. As he leaves his chambers, though, he begins to hear singing and decides to follow this noise. He finally finds the singing, and it is, which is one of the wildest twists of the episode. I did not. This came out of left field. And the singing turns out to be a young Rhaenyra, Millie Alcock, sewing on the head of Jaehaerys, Helena's son, saying, "Why do you always disappear and leave me to fix it?"
yeah.
Which was such a wild thing to look at. Because at first I was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "Holy shit, it's Millie Alcock!" Like it just didn't click in my head who it was.
Yeah.
Who it
I
was.
put in my notes. I know for a fact Tom jumped and cheered when Millie Alcock showed
So
up.
excited.
Because you've been waiting for that the whole
I knew
off season and this
I
season.
knew that she would come back.
Yeah, but it works for the episode because that's the Rhaenyra that he loves. Like he's still with Rhaenyra now, but he
fell in
loved
love
and
with
cared
her.
about that Rhaenyra. That's the Rhaenyra that he still cares about.
I think he still loves Rhaenyra. I just think the person he fell in love with is not the Rhaenyra that she is now.
I don't know. I think he's still like
Maybe it's something with her being like innocent at that time.
maybe.
Now she's had kids with other people that maybe.
I don't know. I think it's more so like that's he respects Rhaenyra as his wife and is like, you're the queen, I'll do whatever. But he also wants to be king, I think.
He doesn't. I'm surprised he hasn't cheated on her.
Yeah.
He hasn't, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
so.
I mean, like I said, like he respects her as a wife and he cares about that. But seeing young Rhaenyra is more impactful to him because that's just more important.
I like how we all. I just remember last year, last season, I was definitely cheering on like Damon and Rhaenyra to get together.
Yeah.
Like and we were just so with Game of Thrones the last year, was like, ew. And then this one, we're like, yeah, just cheering it on.
Uh-huh.
But then as she says this to him. Damon awakes at the foot of the Westwood tree, where he is told that.
Put Westwood?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Shut up. That he's told that he will die at Harrenhal.
Mm-hmm.
And it scares him a little bit.
Creepy bitch, dude.
Being told you're gonna die. It's a fair reason to be scared.
That witch.
Yeah. She is a strong, I think.
I don't know who she is.
I think she is.
But I just imagine she's like a witch.
Yeah, I mean, she's like,
which is cool. Get a little more magic going.
I love the magic.
Sick.
Rhaenyra asks Masari about Alicent's movements and wants to talk with her face to face, as she will enter King's Landing on a fishing boat and walk with the sea dressed as one of the nuns. I don't know if they're actually called nuns, but they dress like nuns and they're religious people, so I call them nuns. We then see Rhaenyra does find Alicent in the church, and Rhaenyra wants to find a way for peace, but Alicent wants a surrender from, of course, Rhaenyra wants her to accept that Aegon II is the true king now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, she wants that.
And my next note in all caps is Emma Darcy and Olivia Cooke are so fucking good at acting. That's my favorite scene. Is them sitting there kneeling and talking. Amazing.
It was great.
They're so good. They are perfectly cast people.
Yeah.
And because who plays Alicent pre Time Jump?
Oh, fuck.
Because
Emily Carey.
Wow. Good job.
Thank you.
Emily Carey and Millie Alcock were amazing together every time they had a scene together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great that they were able to find two incredible actors out there that, of course, are great in their own work, but now seeing them come together again and get to have this fierce conversation.
They were cast at first.
Really?
Emma Darcy and Olivia Cooke were cast first, and then they
found someone that looked like younger.
Yeah.
I guess that's easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pick the ones who are going to be in the show more.
Yeah.
And you get like, all right, these guys work.
Yeah, it's more important.
Yeah.
But yeah, great scene. My favorite scene of the season so far. One of my favorite scenes of this show so far. I like how they have to kind of they get a little loud, but they can't be too loud because they're trying to hide that she's here.
Yeah.
It was just a great scene. And then Alicent speaks of how Viserys changed his mind about Rhaenyra. Viserys changed his mind about Rhaenyra being the queen and that Aegon should take the throne. And then Rhaenyra realized that he had been speaking about the Song of Ice and Fire, which is such a cool, again, this scene's so good.
Yeah.
Just seeing it all kind of because you see it on Rhaenyra's face that she's figuring it out.
Well, yeah, because not Olivia Cooke. Alicent mentions the Song of Ice and Fire. Rhaenyra's like, Wait, he's talking about that shit?
That's not him.
Don't worry about it.
But then Allison seems to know that there has been a mistake. You just see it on her face. She goes white from this, but she refused to accept and says, "Well, what's done is done now."
Yeah.
And Allison tells her that she is too late and that the war is coming.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it because you see Allison, like, she realizes, like, oh, fuck, I am wrong.
Yeah.
I think Allison realized that isn't what he meant. He wasn't talking about this Aegon. He was talking about the Conqueror. So Allison kind of realizes, like, oh, shit, we are in the wrong. But it's too far gone now. You're not taking all that back. You're not just going to give the throne up and be like, sorry,
you've done too much now to stop.
I misunderstood it. My bad, buddy. You got to stand up. You got to take the armor off first. You look like a dumbass. Stand down. It's okay. She's the queen. Relax. You can't do that.
And you've already had 2 kids have been killed from each family.
Yeah.
There's now been a battle.
Mm-hmm. It's too late.
And that does end this episode. But then we get, of course, you got to look into next week on House of the Dragon. And all I have for the notes is we see that the war has come.
Yeah.
And then all crash said, the fucking dragons are here.
Yeah.
Because we just see that the war breaks out. This is going to be the majority of the season now, seeing how this war is panning out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, this show every week, I feel like every episode of the season has gotten better.
Yeah.
I mean, first 2 are both very good, but this one's definitely the best.
This one was the best. I mean, out of the 3,
it's not a lot, but it's growing towards something, and it's Game of Thrones, it's House of the Dragon. We get more of this, and it's just exciting. It's exciting to have great television back.
Yeah, it's great.
Great cast, great writing, visuals are so good, and yeah, great show. But yeah, before we get out of here and let you guys go, we got to do our recommendation of the week.
Sandlot. 4th of July already passed. Watch it again. I mean, it's the best movie ever made.
Are you back on this? You said it wasn't. And now you're back on this?
It's the
you
best.
rewatched it like 5 months ago. You're like, I take back what I said.
No, I did. When the fuck
You
did
said
I
it's
do
not the
that?
best movie anymore.
No. I didn't say that. I refuse to believe I ever said that.
I swear on my dog of life.
Your dog's going to die. That sucks.
My recommendation, also following in the July
Baseball.
4th kind of thing, is National Treasure 1.
What the fuck?
Banger movie.
I was waiting for you to go like 4th of July.
I was going to say Independence Day.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun one.
National Treasure is a great 4th of July movie.
Yeah, National Treasure is great.
All you people that hate National Treasure 2, go fuck yourselves. Great movie. I fucking love National Treasure 2.
It's still fun. It's not good.
I'm so excited that they're making a 3rd one officially. Nicholas Cage said they weren't, but then Jerry Bruckheimer came out and said they're writing it right now.
I don't know. Because I thought that was like they are doing it and then they weren't doing it. And then Cage was like, we're doing it. And then they're like, no.
But then Jerry Bruckheimer came out and said, like, we've already been writing it. Like, with the main people again.
Okay.
Well, the 2 guys. I don't know if the girl's coming back.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we could be getting more, so that's pretty exciting.
Dude, when you said 4th of July, I thought it was going to be like, 4th of July, America, Zero Dark 30, great movie. No, you're going to say something like that.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this week's review of The Boys and House of the Dragon. We'll be back next week with more about House of the Dragon and The Boys. Hopefully by then Ryan will watch 5 episodes of The Bear and we can talk about The Bear as well.
Yeah, I got to watch The Bear. I keep trying to get into Hulu. My mom changes the passwords like every month.
You just forget.
I keep saying like, hey, can you give it to me? She's like, yeah, there you go. And it's not the right password.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to continue liking and sharing the podcast and downloading all the episodes. Thank you for getting us on the charts again. And continue voting for us to be finalists for the People's Choice Award. Do not let the 80s ladies beat us again. I refuse to lose to them at the People's Choice Awards. I want an award.
All right. Do we get a trophy?
Yeah, you get a trophy.
Do we get an actual award?
Like a 2-foot trophy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Our names on it.
Yeah.
We're up for best podcast and best TV and film podcast.
Sweet. Do we have to record another like thank you message? Shit.
But
we should get like streamers and fireworks.
Yes. But yeah, continue to vote for us. The link is in my bio. It's in
my mic peaks so hard when I yell.
It's in my bio. It's in the podcast bio. It's definitely not on Ryan's bio. It's on the TikTok bio. But yeah, continue to vote for us. Thank you guys for this amazing support, and we will see you next. We'll see you next week at some point, and hopefully Ryan by then will watch some movies, catch up a little bit.
I'll be there.
We'll watch it in a violent nature, so we can talk about that.
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Who knows? But Ryan, of course, like every episode, you get the final words to all the listeners out there.
Rhaegar should have been king.